Alright, hey guys, this is Pepperdirt. So today, this is the third installment. Pretty cool. I got some good comments and stuff. Thank you for that, and maybe we can keep this thing going. But now, also say, as I said in the first video, no promises in finishing this, because a 50-hour game or 40 some odd 50-hour game. You can't always promise that you can, and obviously the time is going to be increased because there's explaining on top of just the game. So yeah, no promises, and besides from that, I'm gonna try to get weekly videos up, but I can't always promise that too, because I might disappear for a week or so, like's happened before. And comment suggestions welcome. This is yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. Let's begin where we left off last time. Sophie, flower. Nah, I can't. I don't want to explain. 遊べるは花たno, I don't actually 花たかて anyway で何をしていたの so 遊べる of course person 花か I'm not sure what that is, but basically field of flowers, a field de. So at that place or from that place, nani o shiteru, shite ita. Nani being what, direct object, suru. So what are you doing, And that no again, she didn't even have to put a, ka at the end, because the no is still seeking that.
ベルは花畑で何をしていたの?
Hanabata, what is it? Anyway, Tanken, ori no shumi nanda. So Tanken is exploration. That's so that ore no, my ore, shumi. That's my hobby. That's what I do. Nanda, and again that nanda. These particles I won't properly explain, so just pay attention when they show up, like this nanda. You'll see that a lot. That saw at the end, yeah, I can't really say I can explain that one, but that shows up a lot. So basically you can learn these just by listening, following along. So koko wa ichinen chu hana ga saiteru te kite tada. Kita kara. Anyway, koko wa, this place, ichinen chu hana, and that's that full year round, or ichinen chu is full year round, and hana ga, what do you call that, subject particle, ga, saiteru, saku, I believe is the base form, which is to bloom. So the flowers bloom year round here, and te iru they do, and then that double te ki ta, again that's the quote, and he's saying that's what I heard. Kara sa, kara being that's yeah.
けん、俺の趣味なんだ。ここは一年中花が咲いてるって聞いたからさ。
そんな
koto ite. So again, so that's what he's sonna, such a thing, koto thing, ite. So that's what he says. Hubert's saying here. Nisan wa tada. Again, Nisan being brother, wa topic part tada, only. Tada is only. Tosan ni sakaraita ita. Ooh, sakaraita itake nanda yone. I won't be able to pronounce all these all that well, but Tosan being father, ni, I guess you call that direction or particle. Sakaraita. Now that's a reverse or inverse, essentially. It's called. Whenever you see that, you can pretty much think inverse, or opposite. Dake nan da yo ne. So Tosan ni so opposite of what father says. That's all that what's this Asbel wants to do. So Nisan wa tada. So all brother actually wants is to do what opposite of what father wants. And then that non dayone. Dayone is like right. Of course.
こと言って、兄さんはただ父さんに逆らいたいだけなんだよね。
Nandato. Take that for what it's worth. Nandato. It's just a little explanation. Like what was that? What'd you say? Betsuni, and that's also another one. Betsuni you'll see a lot, but as for explaining, it's like in particular or nothing in particular. Betsuni, machigai suru na yo. Machigai suru na yo. Machigai being mistake or be mistaken. The machigai is actually a noun, and then adding the suru makes it a verb. Nayo. To oyaji nante kanke nai kara na. So father nante again is that nante is exclaiming the father. He's got nothing to do with it. Kanke nai. Kanke being a connection, and then nai,
だと？別に勘違いするなよ。親父なんて関係ないからな。
Oh, no need for explanation. Alright, I'm gonna skip ahead and see you back.
やめた方がいいよ。
Alright, I'm back. So we gotta skip here.
道にキラキラが。
Oh, whoops. Well, you already heard that one, but Michi ni kira ga ochiteta. This is actually one of those onomatopoeia verbs. Is like I've heard them being called. I think kira, and that's something shining. You might see on cartoons kira. That shining, twinkling sound that you hear in our American cartoons anyway. Twink, I don't know. Anyway, kira ochiteta. So ochiru, ochi being to fall or fallen. So shiny things are on the ground.
落ちてた。
たまに
Tamani, I believe that means sometimes. Tamani, dakedo. So at sometimes dakedo. Then he's at compound sentence here. Dakedo. And then what comes next? Kekko ii itemu ga ochiteta li surunda. I actually looked that up and I didn't seem to find anything on that particular. But let me go back and explain. Tada ni. I already got that one. Kekko. Earlier when he was explaining how large that drop was from the cliff, kekko, large, splendid, itemu, an item is actually an English cognate, so you should be able to know what that is. Item, ga, fell, or so they're basically saying, or Asbel's saying here, azberu, good stuff falls all the time here.
だけど結構いいアイテムが落ちてたりするんだ。
どうし
Doshite ochiteru no. And again, that no, I think after watching a few of these, you kind of figure out how to use these things here. Doshite, why, how, how, basically. Ochiteta, ochiteru. Again, that te, and then it's a shortened form of te iru. But so why does stuff fall? Why is the stuff on the ground?
て落ちてるの。どう
or maybe particularly she's asking why people drop it. But doshite. So he's repeating what she said, of course, and nandete. I'll just explain the full thing. He's pretty much just like, he doesn't know what to say. What do you say when the sky's blue and somebody asks, hey, why is the sky blue? It's kind of like one of that.
どうしてって、なんでだ?
みんな
yoku. Sorry, I just had a thought. Minna yoku mono. I believe that's mono. Otosun da yo. Kitto. Boku tachi wa so shinai yo ni chui shinai to ne. Sorry, I'm stuttering a little bit, but minna, everybody. Yoku, I believe in this sense, a lot. Lots, many. Yoku, things, mono. That next, and then direct object marker, otosunda, and that being a transitive verb, otosu, because we've been using ochite iru. Direct object takes the thing before the o marker. Sorry if I'm not particularly explaining these well. I know I'm kind of doing these fast. Kitto. So, what? A lot of things, people drop these things for sure. And that's, so, to explain before, apparently they were wondering why things are on the ground, and Hubert, of course, says, hey, people must have dropped them. And then he says, Bokutachi, Boku being us, or me, but Tachi being us. Tachi being the pluralizer of Boku. So he's saying all of us, wa, so shinai yo. So shinai yo ni. And that pretty much being all one phrase, so shinai yo ni. Being so, what happened before? So suru. So that kind of thing, doing that thing, doing that thing we shouldn't do, essentially. Because at the end he says ni chui shinai to. I'll just explain the end there. Chui suru nai chui shinai to. Putting a to at the end of let's see. Alright, sorry, I can't. Maybe I'll just put some subs on there. But shinai to, doing a shinai to, that basically means it's that double negative, but it's a shortened double negative. Ikenai, no, deki, no. Well, I'll put some examples on screen probably.
よく物を落とすんだよ、きっと。僕たちはそうしないように注意しないとね。特に、
particularly, Nissan, brother, wa shikari ne. And shikari being, what does it mean? I think it's like particularly, or especially, let's go with especially, asberu. Shochu, whoa, I wrote that one down, I think, somewhere. Let's just go for shochu for now. I believe it just means many times, or at times. Naku being not. Let me pause, I'm sorry. Alright, back. Shochu. Oh, whoa! Why'd you. Come on. Always constantly. So constantly, I was pretty well off. Nakushi mono. And I don't know that one particularly even. Naku, I believe not. Or nakushite. Well, I would have wrote that down too anyway. Losing stuff. O shite. So losing stuff. O suru. So to lose stuff. Wa. The topic marker. Boku no sei ni suru dakara. So he's saying, particularly, make sure that, you don't lose stuff, brother. Being Asbel. Because he says every time shochu nakush mono o shite wa. At many times, all those things that you lost, wa, you blamed on me. Boku no sei ni suru. Sei being fault or cause. Sei no boku no sei, my fault. Ni suru, so that's what you do. Ni suru. Anyway.
兄さんはしっかりね。しょっちゅうなくし物をしては僕のせいにするんだから。
Yeah, you probably got this one. Date, he's stuttering here. Hubert, itsumo, always. Hubato ga itsu. I don't know the exact meaning behind that, but you pretty much just get it from the dialogue.
だってそれはヒューバートがいつも。
Alright. And, yeah, sorry about the stuttering here. It's kind of... Let's just move on here. I'm actually right next to town, so we jump on into it. $16 minutes on the clock.
兄さん、これからどうするの?
Sorry about that. Kore kara, from here on, kore, here. Kore, yeah, it's like here. I'm not gonna... Kore, sore, dore. Anyway. Kara do suru no. So, what should we do? So da na. Now this is, what do you call that? It's doing what I'm doing right now. It's pausing. It's what you say when you don't know what to say, right? So he's thinking out loud. Or thinking, rather.
そうだな。
滑る。
セリアだ。
Yeah.
滑る。
Alrighty. Asbedi. I'm pretty sure you figured out the last stuff just from the context. Not that you can figure out most of this from the context, but Nande, she's explaining again, Nande, why. Or, that's actually Nande, that's actually, the kanji for that is Nani. So, it's a conjugated form of Nani. So, what? Watashi no koto oite chao no yo. Again, the chate, I haven't really studied on the chate forms, but it's saying here, watashi no koto, about me, myself, watashi no koto, oite, to leave, oite, and then chao no yo. That's actually let's just move on.
なんで私のこと置いてっちゃうのよ。兄さん。
Nissan Doshio. And that's actually another particle here that we can be paying attention to. Yo. We actually got that in the last skit too. But Nissan Doshio. Sheria. Ooh. Okoteru. So she's pretty upset.
どうしよう。シェリア怒ってるよ。逃げよう。
Oh, sorry. Nigeo. He's saying let's run.
これ。
Kora. Again, that's, hey, she's basically saying. Nigeru na. I don't recall if we'd done the na ending there, but normal form, nigeru, and then putting a na at the end, that negates whatever you're saying. So it's saying, so if you say kuru, to come, and then put a na at the end, that's don't come, kuru na. So don't come any closer. So of course here she's saying don't run, nigeru na. Ima iku kara soko ni ite. So very spelled out, she's saying at this time, right now, ima, iku, to go, kara. So I'm going right now. Soko ni ite. So stay right there. So since I'm coming, stay right there. Ugoi chat. Ugoicha dame yo. Am I saying ugoicha? Anyway, don't move. And dame being it's no good. You better not move. Yo.
逃げるな。今行くからそこにいて。動いちゃダメよ。
おい、大丈夫か？
Of course, daijobu. You know, are you alright?
急に走っ
Oh, kyuni. Quickly or, you know, abruptly. Q. Hashitari. Hashitari. Suru kara dayo. He's just saying you ran too quick. You know, he's telling her this is why you're tired. Because that kara da. So if I could explain that better, I would. But you're running too much. What are you doing? Why are you getting all worked up?
たりするからだよ。
Anata wa anatachi. Again, that pluralizer. Tachi. Anata tachi. Asoko e itan desho. So Asoko being that place over there, far from both of these characters. Asoko. E particle. Ita. So to go, and then that no desho, or in desho. So she's saying you went to that place again, didn't you? Or didn't you? I'm sorry, my inflection. Yeah, let's just move on.
あなたたち、あそこへ行ったんでしょ。
He's stuttering again. Asoko te? And then the quoting thing, you know. That place? What?
あそこって。どこ？
Tobokenai de. Toboke being to what do you mean? To fool. Don't make a fool. Don't deceive me. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. Don't deceive me. Tobokenai de. And that day, that's just a shortened form. The longer form might be tobokenai de kudasai, or you know, any what do you call that? Te kudasai. Anyway, urayama ni aru ichinin shu hana no saiteiru basho. So she's saying don't mess with me. Behind the mountain, you know, urayama ni aru. So behind the mountain exists, you know, the flowers that bloom all year round, and then the place basho at the end. Yeah.
置けないで。裏山にある一年中花の咲いている場所よ。行くとき。
Oh, I lost. Anyway, iku toki wa watashi mo isho ni totte isho ni te. Okay. So before the quote, iku toki wa, you know, at this time, going, the time of going, yeah, you can't get more plain than that. Watashi mo, so I also, isho ni, together, and then te. So I was supposed, at that time I was also supposed to, and then what comes afterwards, are hodo yakusoku shita no ni. So are being what she just said, are hodo. Actually, that might be a phrase. Yeah, that's just a phrase. Are hodo. To that extent, or at least that much. She's saying you promised me. Yakusoku, you know, that to promise. Shita no ni. Suru being, you know, to do. No ni. The no ni at the end, that's explaining she's upset about, you know, what happened before. So, let's see. So you promised me that you would at least take me there, you know, and then the noni at the end is explaining that, you know, upsetness she's gotten. Yeah.
いや、私も一緒にってあれほど約束したのに。
Datte. So, what he's saying, well, you know, all of that said, well, omae o tsurete, you know, to take you with us, ittara, to take you with us, ittara being to go. If we went, tada being, I'm sorry, I'm mixing up words here. Tada being also, what that conditional particle. Zettai tsukarete, akenaku naru. Anyway, yakusoku being to promise, tsukarete, to tire. So, yakusoku. I said yakusoku. What am I doing? Zettai. Absolutely tired. You would absolutely be tired. Zettai tsukarete. Akenaku naru dayo. Okay, so you'd absolutely be tired and you wouldn't be able to walk. And that's what he's telling him.
お前を連れて行ったら絶対疲れて歩けなくなるだろ。そうなった。
And so nattara. So if that happened, or something like that happened, so nattara. So being like so being what? As that. Yeah. So nattara. So if that happened, dose. What dose? Anyhow, in that case, at any rate, okay, at any rate, whatever. Ore ga onbun suru koto ni narunda. So, then I'd have to carry you. So, he's saying, hey, so nattara dose. So, hey, if that happened, you know, I'd have to do something like carry you. Ore ga onbu suru.
どうせ俺がおんぶすることになるんだ。
And Hubert's chiming in, sore de, and so to that extent, or you know, he's got more to say. Sore de, that also de, okorun da yo ne, okorun da yo ne. So you'd get angry, wouldn't you? You know, the yo ne, da yo ne, desu yo ne, right? You know, onbun sareru nande ya te. So he's quoting what she would say there. Onbun, well, sorry, I don't speak all that well, but that's what she would say there. And at the end there, that ya, you know, she hates, or he's explaining that she would really not enjoy him carrying her.
それで怒るんだよね。おんぶされるなんて嫌って。
And she's trying to defend herself. Sore wa, you know, that, sore, that, wa being the topic. And then now she's going to explain that. Asberu no onbun ga het, so, asberu, I'm trying to do Japanese / English at the same, anyway. No onbu, so Asbel's carrying, ga, particle, heta dakara. So heta being not skilled or unskilled. He's terrible at it. Yeah, that's because Asbel's terrible at it. Oh, that's her coffin. Yeah. So I think I explained that one.
それはアスベルのおんぶが下手だから。
言わん。
Iwan ko cha nai. So don't say such things. Iwa is just another conjugating of iu. Kochanai. Don't say such things. Hora, again that, you know, hey, hora, onbu te yaru kara. So he's telling her, hey, I'm gonna carry you. I mean, don't say anything, because I'll carry you. You know, onbu te.
こっちゃない。ほら、 おぶってやるから。下手かも。
Heta, so he's admitting, I might be bad. Heta kamo shiranai kedo. So I don't know if I'm bad or not. Kedo being he's combining that with the next sentence or fragment. Kedo, but gaman shiro yona. But gaman, bear through it. You can bear through it. And he's telling her, you can bear through it. Nah.
知れないけど我慢しろよな。
Hitori de akeru te ba. Hitori de, so I alone. Akeru, so I can walk alone. Then the quote te ba. Well, actually, that the te ba. I read in a book once, pretty recent, Japanese book. So I'm translating here, but anyway, it said that it described the te ba ending as something that an anime character would use, and it's not something natural that somebody would just say. So he's saying it was like a fad of anime. So keep that in mind if you ever decide to use something like that. Might be sounding funny or something.
一人で歩けるってば。あれ？
I really don't try to go over 30 minutes. Who wants to watch a 40-minute video, right? Anyway, I'm gonna sign it off pretty quick here. Let me do some closing thoughts. Let's see. Yeah, you see me stuttering through these things because this is really live. I mean, this is me sitting here and then reading and then interpreting. I do study these beforehand, but at the same time, sometimes words slip me, or so that's kind of why I'm stuttering a little bit. But supposing I can remove that stutter, and I think this thing will go pretty smoothly. Anyway, yeah. And I could stop using the because I do realize I do that, and I am working on quitting, stopping. It's just something that you do whenever you're on air or talking to people. Sorry. You'll figure it out if you try to do some oh jeez, try listening to yourself. It's fun. Anyway. God bless you guys, and I'm going to sign off here, and thank you for watching. Thank you. Appreciate you. Whoop.